Hi everybody. Today I just wanted to share a couple cards that I made. I've been playing around with my Lulu stamps. I've been really busy. I actually got my baby mini album finished, but I'm still working on the suitcase for it. So I'll show that to you. I started working on it and I realized I didn't have the paint that I needed to paint it, so I'll be going to the store later to get that, and then I'm still waiting on a few other things that I ordered to get here so that I can finish that up. So probably won't be till later next week when I can share it with you guys. But anyways, sorry if you can hear my kids in the background. They're singing with Yo Gabba Gabba. Anyways, so I've been playing around with my Lulu stamps, so I finished a couple cards I just wanted to share with you really quick. So this is the first one. I'm zoomed in like really far, sorry about that. So I used the Leslie and Lori Lulu stamp here, and I used my Nestabilities here, and I used the, what is it? It's the Lime Twist Life of the Party, I want to say, a 6x6 pad here by My Mind's Eye. So I used that. I did sew on this paper, but it looks awful, so I'm not even gonna, I don't even want to point that out. I used a couple flowers here. These are like Prima flowers, and then I used my rolled rose die here and did a little rose. And then on the inside I just put some patterned paper here, did a little strip of paper here, and then I cut two more things with my Nestabilities and stamped them again in light blue ink. So you can write over it still. It's not, you know, too dark. I wished it would have been a little bit lighter, but that's okay. So there's that one. And I did, I don't know if you can see, there you go. I added a little bit of glitter on their dresses and the butterflies, and I think it came out pretty cute. I'm pretty happy with it. So there's that one. And then this one I did last night, and I love how this one came out. So this one is the Clara Lulu stamp, and I used the Splash by Echo Park, the 6x6 pad. Love this paper. So I colored her to match the papers, and I think it came out so super cute. I really love the way the coloring came out on this one. And I don't know if you can see, but on her little tube here, her little inner tube, I put glossy accents to make it look kind of rubbery like an inner tube. And I put a little tiny bit of glitter on those little fish, and a little tiny bit of glitter up here on this blue strap or strip thingy that's on her bathing suit. And then I just layered a few of the papers here, and then I used my Nestabilities here for the sentiment also. It says, "You're a sensational friend." I did add some black thread, and I outlined pretty much everything in black, like everything. I've actually kind of gotten stuck on that. I first seen it on a video here on YouTube by Mercy Tiara, or Tiara, however you guys say that. She had done it on a layout, and I started doing it on my layouts, and now I've started doing it on my cards, and I'm like obsessed with outlining everything right now with black. So there is like a little black paper mat around here, but then all these papers, I don't know if you can even tell, all these papers have been outlined in black. And I really like it. I think it really, you know, just defines those edges, and I think it looks really cute. I was going to ask you guys though, those of you who sew, I'm still, you know, learning the whole sewing thing, but on my cards I've noticed, like right here on the corner, that they start to pull up right there, like the thread, those three little threads right there on the edge, they like pull up, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Maybe the tension on my sewing machine is too tight, I don't know, but it really bugs me. So I was going to see if anyone could help me with, you know, getting it to quit doing that, because what I do when I get to a corner is I stop my sewing machine and I make sure that the needle is down in the paper, and then I just pivot the paper, you know, I just rotate it the other direction and then start going again, which is what I was taught to do. but for whatever reason I keep getting these weird edges. So any help on that would be greatly appreciated. Like I said, I'm new at this. I haven't sewn since I was like a kid, and even then I wasn't really into it, so I'm kind of just learning as I go. But that's one major thing that I've noticed when I'm trying to do a straight line at the corners. It pulls up like that, which, I mean, it kind of looks kind of cute, but that's not really what I want. So but anyway, so any help on that would be awesome. So there's that, and then on the inside I just used this striped paper from the collection, and then I just stamped her in light blue ink on there. And I used the same, I think that's the labels 4? I don't know, it's either 2 or 4, that's the only 2 I have. Nestability there, so yeah, but I really like this card. I think it's really super cute. So those are my cards. I just wanted to share those with you guys really quick. And yeah. So thanks for watching, and I will have my mini album here for you soon. I may show you a couple more cards later on before I show you my mini album, but yeah. So anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.